So this question is on your test review, and it comes from quiz section 2, and it's problem number 1. So ln 3x minus 2 plus ln x minus 1 equals 2 ln x. Alright, so the first rule that I see here is that I have this plus sign. So when I combine them, I'm only going to have one ln, and I'm going to multiply the two things together. Make sure that you put parentheses around both binomials. My other rule is that if I have a 2 out in front, I can bring it up as an exponent. Alright, so I'm going to do ln, and I'm going to multiply this out. 3x squared minus 3x minus 2x plus 2 is equal to ln x squared. Now let's think about it. If this is an ln of something and an ln of something, in order for these to be equal, whatever is in this area here, they must be equal. So let's just make them equal. And as I do this, I'm going to simplify this inside part right here. So now I need to bring my x to the other side. So that gives me minus an x squared, and minus an x squared gives me 2x squared minus 5x plus 2. And there's nothing over here, so we write 0. And I'm going to factor. Okay? And the only options here are x and x. Because, 2x times x gives me x squared, so 2x and x. Now I'm dealing with this positive 2 here. So they have to be either both positives or both negatives. But because this 5 in front is a negative, I know that this plus 2 means a negative 2 and a negative 1. And I can do it here. Oops. And here. I'm going to teach you another way to factor really fast out here. Kind of some of the same stuff you've done already. I'm going to multiply the top 2. That gives me 4. They have to equal up to negative 5. So this would be negative 1 times negative 4. And negative 1 plus negative 4 equals 5. So my two factors are negative 1 and negative 4. And you can always put it over the a value in your quadratic. Remember that this is a, b, and c. So I could put this over 2x, and I could put this in over 2x. The next important thing is you have to be able to reduce your fractions. This reduces to negative 2 over 1x. So here is how you get your factors. Ready? You're going to start from the bottom and go up. So my first factor, 2x minus 1, and my second factor, start from the bottom and go up, x minus 2. And that's exactly what I have over here. So pretty cool, huh? So then I have the zero product property rule. In order to do this rule, it has to be equal to 0. If it's not equal to 0 and equal to another number, it doesn't work. So 2x minus 1 is equal to 0, and x minus 2 is equal to 0. So solve this. Add 1 to both sides and divide by 2. X equals 1/2. And then add 2 to both sides. X equals 2. Always go back and look and see what's extraneous. So let's take a look. 1/2. If I put in 1/2 right here, do I still get a positive value? Looks like not. If I put in 1/2 here, do I get a positive value? Looks like it doesn't. Now it does over here, but all it takes is for one time it not to. So this is what we call extraneous. Now if I go back and I put in, let's pick another color. If I put in 2, does that give me a positive value? It does, so that's okay. If I put in 2 here, does that give me a positive value? It does, that's okay. And 2 gives me a... This one is your only real solution. On your test and stuff, make sure that you don't just mark this out, that you label it extraneous as well.